It's 6 a.m. It's that time of year again. I'm fucking exhausted. I slept in till like 5:30 p.m. Then I had to go wash dishes at work for like 4.5 hours. And then I pulled an all-nighter. I don't feel great. But I think this conference is going to change that. Because we got new Halo and we got new Ori. Hopefully we'll get a release date on Ori. Also, I have a coffee, so sorry if you hear me drinking it and it sounds gross.
Xbox E3 2019 briefing.
Oh, Battletoads! They're releasing bits and pieces of the games before the actual trailers start proper. Is that new branding? Yes, Halo! I had a feeling they were going to start with Halo. I mean, I think they started with Halo last time. Wait, no it's not, never mind. I could swear that was a... Oh, what was it? The Pillar of Autumn. I could... Oh, yeah, by the way, it's 6 a.m. In case it wasn't obvious.
This is Halcyon, the furthest colony in the galaxy, proudly owned and operated by corporations. Everything we have, everything we are, we owe to them. They are always with us. No one has ever gone against them. Stranger has just arrived. Someone who's challenging the corporate board. Someone who's digging up their secrets. Someone who could be a villain or a hero.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me.
Or a psychopath.
Oh.
Did you ever think you'd end up like this?
My time to shine.
Got you now, I know what you did.
Good luck.
I suppose time
I have no idea what this is.
No matter who this stranger chooses to be, the Halcyon colony will never...
Oh, is this the yeah, I think it is. It's the New Vegas game. I mean, you know, by the New Vegas guys, I didn't play Fallout at all. But I mean, I know that a lot of people were disappointed with 4 and that it seemed to be, like, Fallout seemed to be kind of going away from what kind of made people like the series in the first place. So and this is kind of a return to that with, I think, like, some of the guys from the original Fallout were in this. Is that right?
Welcome from Ninja Theory, Ronnie Tucker.
Oh, alright. No Phil Spencer. Let's get straight into it. No intro or anything.
At E3 2018, we announced that Ninja Theory had joined Xbox Game Studios. a move that has given us an incredible boost in achieving the creative ambition of our teams. We've started work on a number of new games at the studio, and in the near future, we'll be sharing details on all of these projects.
That's strange. What's the point of the teleprompter being up there? Oh, wait, that might be closed captions. Yeah, that would make sense.
And we're happy to return to E3 to share this with you.
As creative director, I'm stoked to be here to share our new game with you guys. It combines two of my gaming passions, third-person action combat and competitive team multiplayer. Our technical alpha's kicking off in just a couple of weeks, and we'd love for you to sign up, get involved, and tell us what you think. Or if you're here at E3, come and join us for a game. I really hope you guys like it. Check it out. This is Bleeding Edge.
World premiere.
There's going to be a lot of... I haven't played that game yet. Coming up in these streams, I think. And yeah, Ninja Theories was Hellblade. Didn't play that either. It's too many fucking video games, dude. It's a bit strange seeing them bragging that they made DMC. But I mean, I only played like the first level of that game because I just happened to get it as a bundle, and I haven't played the rest of the Devil May Cry games yet. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's that bad. I guess it's just more, you know, when compared to the main games, it's quite different. I have all those too. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I should actually fucking play them one day. Ori. Come on, Ori. Yep, that's Ori. It seems like most of the big reveals for this game and the kind of twists about what makes it unique were probably all shown at the last trailer, at last E3. Not much new to show this time. That's right, it still looks gorgeous. And Ori, what? Oh, there we go! Early 2020, good. That's a day one purchase. Because the first Ori is like one of my favorite games ever. Pretty much became that straight away. What is this, Minecraft? No. No, it's not. Oh! Alright. Minecraft Diablo? Is that what this is? What? Twitter's all going, it's Minecraft 2, dude! Yep, sure looks like Minecraft Diablo. Two games which I have not gotten into. I mean, I played a little bit of the original Minecraft. It's not a bad game. It's more that like I think like the community kind of put a lot of people off it, you know? Like all the rampant, like every single video you click on, you get like 10 fucking Minecraft videos recommended to you on YouTube. All right.
Please welcome the head of Xbox.
What do we even say to that? What t-shirts you got on this time? Is that Psychonauts? Whoa, what's with all the applause? Is it the shirt?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Is he got that many fans now? That's incredible. Coming off the launch of the last Xbox. Good on this one. Everyone loves the guy.
Best of our art form here with you in LA. And the moment you get to experience breathtaking new stories, new worlds, and new heroes for the very first time. This moment isn't just about finding some new games, it's about discovering your new games. This decisive moment of discovery is etched in your gaming history, alongside your every achievement, your every moment, your every new friend. This is why we on Team Xbox are always and will be dedicated to unleashing the next new games for you to discover and love. So whether you're one of the thousands with us here in Microsoft Theater, or one of the billions around the world who play games, welcome to E3 2019. This right now is the single most creative and energizing time in gaming history. Games and gamers together now have the sheer magnitude to be a significant unifying force for the world. The expanded
One guy in the background, yeah!
of creative possibility.
That guy's excited. They haven't even shown the console
More
yet.
creators and more industry players than ever before. And gamers were everywhere. In under 2 decades, the number of players in the world has more than tripled.
Okay, looking at Twitter, it looks like it is a Psychonaut short.
Now play games in every region.
That is one I've played. I
continent.
haven't finished it yet. I have to finish it before the sequel
And with
comes out,
new
though.
technological leaps, we get to play whatever we want, with whomever we want, and wherever we want.
They're gonna get into streaming stuff now, aren't they? 'Cause, like, I'm glad they're pushing the multi-platform thing, but we'll see where this streaming thing goes.
For everyone. My team and I are single-minded in our resolve to bring everyone the games they want, to connect everyone to play with the friends they want, and to empower everyone.
That's not a
to
dig at
play
Nintendo, is it?
wherever they
The
want.
Mario Maker 2 thing? Nah, it's probably more at Sony with the crossplay stuff.
This is why we keep innovating hardware and services. It's why we're uniting communities through crossplay, and it's why we're investing with new
There you go.
distinctive creators. Above all, gaming is for you. This is why we
Starting to sound like Nintendo, like Iwata right now. I like it.
This today is the largest showcase of games on any stage, anywhere this year.
Yeah, and they can only say that because Sony's not around anymore, the E3.
Thousands of games in development
And because
across
Nintendo's not doing a
Xbox
stage
and
thing.
PC, we're highlighting 60 games for you, including 14 games from Xbox Game Studios and over 30 games premiering in Xbox Game Pass.
That's incredible. They, what are they
In addition to showcasing
coming to the Game
all the
Pass like
games
first seeing the games
themselves,
come out, like
we'll
brand
also
new?
announce what's next at Xbox Game Studios.
I'm surprised they've got that many games to show after they only just bought up all these
And
companies.
of course, revealing more about our next new console. So thank you for joining us today. Let's jump in.
Oh, that's an older. Ooh. Oh yeah, it's just this game again. The jump in thing, that's an older slogan, isn't it? Or have they still been using that for a while? I haven't been paying attention.
Ready to do this?
Okay, this is immediately way cooler than anything they showed at the EA thing.
Hey! Who are you?
Got a name?
Cal Kestis.
Sogarera.
I'm here on Jedi business.
Jedi.
Jedi business, go back to your drinks. I don't want to buy any death sticks.
A Jedi. We have to stop them.
That's the plan.
I wish I could be more excited for this. I wish I wasn't so cynical immediately anytime EA has anything to do with anything.
Is not yet lost.
Like, who knows how it'll play? Who knows if it'll have any, like, you know, what kind of problems it'll have to actually play, but it sure as hell looks nice.
Okay. You all right? No, we are not doing that again.
Oh, release date already this year, and they just announced the fucking game. Wait, is that another November release?
World premiere.
Wait, did they already give a release date for that, or am I? Doesn't matter. Alan Wake? No. No way. It's not going to be Alan Wake. Whatever the guy's name is, oh yeah, it's definitely not Alan Wake. Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god, no way! Did I hear the name Alan? Remedy, that's their name. Remedy's making a game already right now. Was it Control or something?
Wait up, bullet. Bullet!
Yeah, this doesn't sound like anything like Alan Wake. Just because it's dark and a guy has a torch. But I mean, the character kind of looks like Alan with like more hair, more facial hair. But I don't think this is it. Oh my god. Wait, no, they turned to like sparks when they went in the torch. This can't be Alan Wake. This looks more like fucking Slender Man than Alan Wake with the fucking presentation of it, like the found footage kind of look. And they're trying to be like Resident Evil 7 and make it a first-person game suddenly.
Okay, Bullet. Let's find this kid.
Yeah, he's wearing similar clothes to Alan as well. Doesn't look like... Yeah, it's not. Blair Witch. Oh, wow, that makes a lot of sense. The found footage thing, they're literally just making a game based on Blair Witch Project. Oh, Cyberpunk time. This game looks interesting. I want to learn more about the character customization and stuff, though. You know, we've got this futuristic game with all this, like, you know, all this body augmenting and all this stuff, but I remember there were talks, like, last time they showed a bunch of stuff from this game, people were wondering if they were going to do, like, non-binary characters and things like that. Or are all the characters going to look like the fucking stereotypical cardboard cutout attractive fucking supermodel or whatever? Or are we going to have, like, different body types and different, like, non-binary genders and things like that to actually have, you know, people that look like people a little bit? Sans the, you know, the cybernetic shit. It sure looks like a first-person shooter protagonist, alright. I don't want to play as that guy. Well, not in a game that's meant to be this big open-ended RPG where you make your own character. I want to make an interesting one. It's like, Mass Effect's the same. Like, Commander Shepard's default design isn't all that interesting. It's generic shooter man that holds a gun. Are they bleeping Why are they bleeping swearing but showing all this blood? That creepy Jack Headroom looking motherfucker. Those fucking bleeps are so silly. A dude died, blood everywhere. But I don't know, I can't say fuck. Think of the kids. This is silly. No, it's a cybernetic implant. It's canon. He's got an implant in his brain that bleeps shit. Oh, that's brutal. Oh god. Oh, it's Sombra. Oh my god, are they gonna be in a junkyard?
Wake the up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Is that fucking Keanu Reeves? Excuse me? Excuse me? That's incredible. Oh my god. Is that him on stage? What the fuck?
Please welcome Keanu Reeves.
Oh my god. That's incredible. I mean, the guys from the fucking Matrix, it makes sense that it'd be in a cyberpunk game.
Hello, Los Angeles.
This is a celebrity cameo I can get behind. I remember all those old, when they had all those years ago at E3, they had to have these, used to have these big music videos with like not music videos, but performances with pop stars and shit. Like they had nothing to do with anything. This is different. This is cool.
CD Project Red. Cyberpunk 2077. All right. A while back, the guys from CD Projekt Red approached me and asked me to be a part of their new project, Cyberpunk 2077. They were going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices. And it's not something I knew before, but I was excited by. And I'm always drawn to fascinating stories. Cyberpunk.
Fucking
It's
dork.
set in a metropolis of the future, where body modification has become an obsession. You play as an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of the city. Yeah.
He's way too into this.
Okay, but let me tell you, the feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. So tell me, do you guys want to know when the release date? Yeah. All right. Then check this out. Ready now?
Coming out 2077. I'm sure a million people already made that joke.
Am I right for the job? Okay, I'm in.
Few have gone through to the other side.
Let's do this.
All right. Now they just need to start treating their employees properly. Pretty indie games. Oh. It's a kitty! Okay, I'm in. Very cuddly game. I wanna cuddle a deer. Oh shit, are they gonna die? Or maybe not. Fuck, it's gonna be one of those games that makes you fall in love with a bunch of characters and then murders all of them or something. Oh god. Okay, that looks gorgeous. Here we go. Please be less bullshit hard than all the old games are, please. Oh, they look a little different from each other. Like, I guess that was kind of an issue I had with the Battletoads designs. They all kind of look the same as each other. I mean, sort of like the Ninja Turtles, which they're obviously, you know, playing off of, but it's cool how they look different from each other now, more so. Trying to give them a bit more personality. And the camera zoomed in a lot more. It looks a little more like a... Oh, okay. So yeah, that's gonna be a whole lot easier to see things coming from that perspective. Fucking streamers for Battletoads. That sounds like some fucking Dragon Quest music. Okay, this is adorable. Alright, that looks interesting. Stylistically it does, that's for sure. Is that Hyperlife Drip? Wait. No, it's not. So, I was about to be like, holy shit, is that a 3D Hyperlight Drifter? What? No. What am I talking about? Indie Scissor all time. There's too many pixel art games. I mean, they look gorgeous, and I get why they do it, because like it's cheaper to make pixel art a lot of the time than other kinds of art. Oh, is that coming to Xbox? Oh right, that's Sweary's game. I never got around to checking out the Kickstarter for that. I remember that from a Nintendo Direct. Okay, this guy's adorable. No Rublets in there?
Please welcome Head of Xbox Partnerships, Sarah Bond.
I bet you she gets so many fucking James Bond jokes. Like the fucking Doug Bowser from Nintendo. So many Bowser jokes. Never ends.
Will premiere on Xbox Game Pass day 1.
Interesting. And I know that covers some PC games as well, I think, on the Windows 10 store. As well, I was interested in getting it just to try out Gears 4, but never got around to it. Too many games.
Travels the globe, seeking out fan favorites and hidden gems, and crafts partnerships with their creators so that you can discover your next favorite game. Mind-blowing experiences, epic adventures, and iconic characters, all for you to explore. It has been awesome to see the record-breaking success
Resident Evil 5?
developers have had in Xbox Game Pass.
This is a bunch of old games, but still, that's cool. Did I get an Xbox One port? Because I know I got a PS4 port.
Since launch, we have tripled the number of partners in Game Pass, adding more games from more genres. Platformers, RPG, adventure, sports, puzzles, and more every single month. And of course, every Xbox Game Studios title you see today will premiere in Game Pass day 1. We are thrilled to announce new titles coming to Xbox Game Pass on console today, including Batman Arkham Knight, Metro Exodus.
It's not that exciting just for it to be coming to Game Pass, is it? It's already out. But I mean, it's cool, but that level of cheering for any game coming to Game Pass is a bit silly, isn't it?
You can start playing today. Our mission at Xbox is for you to be able to play any game.
Yeah, Game Pass is pretty cool.
Anywhere. And we know for many of you that means PC.
And if I didn't already have way too many games, then I'd be all over this.
Month, we announced Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Was that not already a thing? For at least a select few games that were multi-plats?
On PC begins.
Looks like they're doing something more than that with it though, that's interesting.
PC players can discover their next favorite game with Xbox Game Pass. We have curated over 100 games just for PC, including favorites like Imperator Rome and Football Manager 2019.
Yeah, they specifically picked out games that are made to work with a mouse with that one, didn't they?
For the first time on PC, starting with Halo Reach, the entire Master Chief.
Yeah, that was announced ages ago. I'm so fucking excited to play these games with a Steam controller. Like, they hold up better than most shooters do with a regular controller with dual analog, but
The Xbox Game Pass for
nah.
PC launches in open beta today.
Oh, cool.
Whenever you're ready.
So these all games that are on PC? So is that coming straight to Game Pass when it launches? Shit, Master Chief Collection's coming to... No, I'm still gonna buy that one outright. Fuck it, I want it on Steam. I'm buying it anyway. Already got that one. Haven't played all the other games in that series yet. Well, in the rebooted ones anyway. Well, most of the originals I played, was it Legends, I think it's called? Tomb Raider Legends? We've got that on original Xbox, that was pretty good.
Xbox Game Pass for PC is here now. Try it out by downloading the all-new Xbox app on Windows. And
yeah, I noticed that they changed the app in they changed it to like Xbox Companion or something like that. Like Console Companion app. Which I thought was a downgrade, but maybe they've made a separate app for some of the new stuff they're going to talk about today.
Xbox Game Pass for
oh, we'll see.
Over 100 great games. Xbox Live Gold, an unrivaled gaming community. And now, Xbox Game Pass for PC at no additional charge.
Huh. I'm glad they're combining all these things into one, because I felt like this is something that should have just come with gold. Instead of the usual games for gold thing that they did that was just ripping off PlayStation Plus's inferior system.
Jump in and play today for $1.
Okay, I'm down for this.
Your next favorite game.
I don't know if I'm going to buy it straight away, but it seems pretty good. I'm glad that it exists, whether I need it or not. Hey, I'm not watching it in 4K, so that doesn't make a difference to me. Satellite data. Why do I have a feeling it's going to be Forza again? First thing I see a bunch of environment shots and I think, okay, is this where we're racing, is it? Oh, maybe not. Pilot Wings, coming soon to Xbox One. No. But maybe it's something similar to that. Or like a flight sim, like Microsoft Flight Sim coming to Xbox. Because you usually don't see those show up in a place like this. I am very much not the target demographic for flight sims. But it looks very pretty. I'm glad that the people that want to have are getting a new one. Because I think it's been a while since they made one, hasn't it? Like they stopped making them for a few years or something.
Do you remember a time when armies were built and powerful cities collapsed?
Hey, weren't they making Age of Empires 3?
Smallest of choices.
I wonder if this has anything to do with that.
Through the pages of
That was announced years ago. I never heard anything about it. Yep, there you go. No, it's 2. Another version of 2? Really? Oh, wow. That looks totally different. Wait. Okay, maybe it was just never mind. Maybe it was just the way that it faded in. I thought there was a bunch of depth of field shit happening. Yeah, never mind. I thought I was doing like an Octopath Traveler type thing with the 3D and the sprites, but it's just the transition effect. I mean, that's I think that looks better than the other remaster.
Welcome to beautiful Colorado, home to the purple
I don't really remember what the last remaster looked like. I just have the original Age of Empire 1 and 2s and some of the expansions for 3 because they're fucking everywhere in every. I guess in America you call them thrift shops. Here we call them op shops. But like Age of Empires and The Sims are just everywhere in those things.
There's so much to see and do in this post-apocalyptic winter wonderland. Meet new people, make new friends.
What is this, XCOM? The grid makes it look like XCOM. XCOM with clowns, good.
See our beautiful airport. And don't forget to pick yourself up a nifty souvenir. So don't be shy. Colorado's waiting for you. First round's on me. First round's on you.
That sounds like a familiar name. I guess someone's probably going to be excited about it then.
Head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty.
Games are at the heart of our mission. Over the last year, we added 7 new game development studios to Xbox.
Immediately Twitter's filled with, haha, his name's Booty. Still not as cool as the name is John Justice from fucking Google, from the Stadia thing. I love that fucking name. It sounds like a superhero. It's his actual name.
People, teams, and ideas. Our success comes down to one thing: creating great games that players love. And great games come from great developers. That's why I'm honored today to announce that joining Xbox Studios is Double Fine Productions.
Excuse me? What? Should I feel good about this or not? I don't know.
Double Fine has been a beacon of creativity and spirit.
Microsoft bought Double. Does it mean we're not going to see Double Fine anymore on fucking on PlayStation systems?
Joining Xbox and seeing
I mean, we'll probably still see it on PC and Steam and everything.
join me and welcome the founder and president of Double Fine Productions,
Tim Schafer.
Tim Schafer.
I love Tim Schafer. I love Double Fine, dude. They're probably gonna have a Psychonauts 2 thing soon then. Yeah, that explains the shirt. That explains Phil Spencer's shirt earlier.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Matt. We are so excited to be joining Xbox Game Studios. And I'm here to personally reassure you, Matt. I don't know what you've heard, but I'm a team player. Whatever you need from Double Fine, we'll make for you. Halo stuff, Forza stuff, Excel stuff, whatever you want.
Excel!
Yeah.
Tim, we just want you to make great games.
Oh, that's such a relief because I was totally lying. In that case, we brought a brand new trailer for Psychonauts 2. Take a look if you
Woo!
My name
Is that? Wow, what the hell?
and today is my first official day on the job.
It's so weird seeing Raz in a fucking suit with decent hair. Well, not decent, you know. Like cone hair and all this shit. Maybe that's in the actual game's ending. I don't know. I haven't finished it yet. in the original game's ending.
Mia, the mission is falling apart. We've lost control of Lobato. I put the old egg in the box in the basket No, I won't tell.
Yeah, this looks pretty much exactly the same as the first game, but you know, in HD and all that. So it looks nice. But is that game still gonna come to PlayStation now? What's that gonna... is that gonna affect that at all? Oh? Wait, and a different Star Wars game? Oh, it's Lego. Wait. So are they just doing a thing where they're like... Hey, look at the story so far and all that, or are they actually like doing a remake of all the old ones? Nah, it's just gonna be the new movie. Oh! The more complete saga. The complete saga wasn't so complete after all. Okay, that's pretty fucking rad. Because of, like, Dragon Ball. Anyway, I kind of grew up with the first, like, with the PS2 version of the first one. The first Lego Star Wars, so... I keep on meaning to properly get into Complete Saga and everything, but... never quite did. And then all the other games after that just looked like the same thing over and over. The Star Wars is where that whole Lego series started, so it's kind of an exception to me. Also, this looks fucking gorgeous. Still need to watch more of this show. I watched like, was it 20 something episodes, like 25, 26 episodes of Dragon Ball Kai. And it's pretty fucking good. I don't know why I didn't keep watching it, because it was really good. Maybe I'm just overwhelmed. There's just too much with the series. There's so many fucking episodes and series and games now, and it looks like they just took the graphics from Fighters and then they like made a 3D action game out of it. That's pretty cool. Untitled name, action RPG. Oh no, it has a name. Carrot Cake.
World premiere.
I don't know who that is. Or that. Or them. "12 minutes is all I can spare to play with you."
You want to guess what it is?
This is an outfit for a newborn. You bought it this morning. You wanted to surprise me.
I'm sorry.
You're pregnant.
You know?
I know because you already gave it to me.
Oh.
This has happened before.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Someone is coming. He's going to hurt us. He says you killed your father. I need to know what happened.
Why are you doing this?
What?
My father died.
Died of a heart attack?
No, I didn't have anything to do with...
Any second now, he's gonna knock on that door. Help me.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Police, open up.
That's him.
Did you call the police?
We have a warrant. Please open the door.
I didn't do anything.
We're here to help.
Don't listen to him. I'm your only chance.
Open the door right now.
You know me. I love you. You have to believe me.
Stop.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
Hey!
You're home.
It's Groundhog Day?
Are you okay?
This is fucking cool. Does the whole game take place in this house? You try to save her? That's fucking cool. That's fucking rad. I thought it was gonna go like an Alzheimer's direction or something, but that's even that's really cool. No. This is fucking good. This is fucking Sound of Science ass music. Like the Vocaloid album, like, was it the song Rendezvous Possible World or whatever it's called? It's fucking beautiful. Reminds me a lot of Shelter, except I never really... Well, Shelter was alright, but... This looks a bit more my cup of tea, I think. Their music, holy shit. Gears. They're doing another music video trailer? That's cool. I remember those were some of like, for like Gears 2 and 3, those were pretty cool then. So this thing's already like nearly 55 minutes in and we've heard nothing about like about the new console. I guess they're leaving it all to the last. It looks like the Coalition did some interesting stuff with Gears once they took it off from once they took it away from Epic. Unlike basically the opposite of what they did with Halo when they took it away from Bungie, that kind of became a bit of a mess.
Rod Ferguson.
Thanks, everyone.
Like, I was pretty sure I was just going to be done with Gears by the time I was finished 3, but I don't know, maybe I'll give the new trilogy a shot.
And if you want to play 4 days early, you can.
Well, I assume it's a trilogy. This is only the second one.
Announced Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. With Gears of War 4, we wanted to earn your trust. But with Gears 5, we want to push the envelope by doing new things never seen in a Gears game before.
I hope those new things don't just mean copying other shooters like Halo did.
Versus multiplayer tech test, well, you'll be one of the first to play our all-new competitive game.
Alright, I'm not...
Arcade. In August at Gamescom, go hands-on with...
Believe it or not, I'm actually interested in Gears for the story.
Can turn the tide on the battlefield. In September, we return to the biggest Gears campaign ever, where we'll explore more of Kate's harrowing journey and celebrate our launch on September 10th. But what are we talking about today? Today, it's a brand new way to fight the
There's also that, someone on Twitter just called it Lego Star Wars 2. It's like Lego Star Wars 5.
Because we all know the best defense is a good offense. It's everything you love about
Well,
Gears.
6 if you count the other expansion. I mean, the other collection. I'm sorry. Wait. I was looking at Twitter again. What's happening? What's going on? Fuck, the locusts are merging in the middle of the stage. We're doomed. I saw escape. Is this a Gears themed escape room? I mean, they already did a Metal Gear one in Japan, so that'd be cool.
They attacked, and we lost everything. Everything except the need for revenge. This might look like a surrender, but it's not. It's an invasion.
Ugh. So is this a Gears Tactics or is it another spin-off game? Because I'm not interested in going back to Judgment. I'm not interested in doing that again. So going back, I never played Judgment, but I don't really want to, because that's even more like more of the same old stuff than any of the other Gears games are. By the looks of it. There's enough of a remix, it won't be a void mute, right? They changed enough, right? So it's some extra mode for Gears 5. All right.
Taste of Escape, an aggressive 3-player co-op experience, perfect for your living room couch. But it's not just about busting hives. You can build them too, and challenge your friends with the experiences you create. And tonight, join me on Mixer as we challenge these 3 WWE superstars, Xavier Woods, AJ Styles, and Tyler Breeze.
I don't know who any of them are because I don't watch wrestling. I just watch YouTube videos about wrestling sometimes. Like Super Eye Patch Wolf stuff and like Lemons. Like fucking incredible stuff. Like wrestling is really fascinating, but not like I don't really want to watch it, but I want to know a lot about it because it seems really interesting. Like I can really understand why some people like get invested in the fiction of it and these stories and these characters. But there's just so much of it to watch over such a long amount of time, and you know, it's not like, since it's pretending to be actual sports, like it's not like a show where you just start like Dragon Ball we were talking about before, like you can't just start watching from the beginning. Holy shit, is this Terminator? Alright. No? Wait! Is that Terminator in Gear? What? What? What is Dark Fate? Alright. Alright, that's cool. Sure, why not? It's just a silly multiplayer thing, why not? That's cool. I watched the first 3 Terminator movies, they were pretty good. I don't remember 3 very well at all, but Terminator 1 and 2, fucking great. I'm on board. Oh yeah, I remember seeing rumors about this on, or leaks or whatever it was on Twitter. This is the Elite controller again. Oh, wow. This is just overboard, honestly. Watch it still not have gyro. No, that's not something I like. I want it to feel clicky and like I don't want it to respond straight away and be overly sensitive like the PS4's is. Only 3? Why don't you just change them on the software side? Like on the Xbox itself. I guess it's built in so you can use different profiles across PC as well, maybe? Or on the new console? 40 hours to charge? What? That's just excessive. Just add gyro! That's all you gotta do is add gyro. I'm not gonna add gyro. Maybe for a new system, but not for an Xbox One controller. I heard the first one of this one is okay.
He told me never to forget who I am, where I come from. But in this place,
I guess it's not really my thing.
my name, getting attached is deadly. Because when darkness comes, I might be gone.
Alright, we're over the halfway point. I'm gonna go to the toilet.
But I won't let it turn
I suppose this is as good a time as any. That's the wrong thing. Hold on.
Staying alive became the essence of our existence, yet life must
There
be
you go.
more than just survival. Every day the disease tries to crush us and make us forget who we are, but I keep fighting. My name is Aiden, and I am infected.
World premiere.
Excuse me? I just get back and I see Lego in Forza? Are you serious? And Forza's... Oh. Forza's not my thing at all when it comes to racing games. I'd much rather be playing like more arcadey stuff, like Outrun. Speaking of Outrun, that's an Outrun car. This is silly. Like, Forza's games are usually more racing sims. Like, but what about Horizon? I haven't really played the Horizon games at all. I only played like a bit of like Forza 1 and 2 because they're like some of the most common games on the original Xbox in the 360. Hold on, I should switch this back. Interesting.
Please welcome Ralph Fulton.
Oh my god, that's incredible. That fucking car's incredible. I want that car. And I want it to actually be drivable, please.
For design, with about 500,000 of LEGO's legendary bricks,
you get this incredible life-size Lego Speed Champions McLaren Senna. Combine the beauty and freedom of Horizon with the playful fun of Lego.
I love how the way that the doors go up. For a second, I thought it was going to be a DeLorean or something. Which, considering we're talking about Lego at this point, wouldn't be that much. Wouldn't be that unrealistic.
With inventive new challenges, new areas to explore, and loads of bricks to smash. The forts
I'd still rather have a new Lego Races though. I'd still rather have a Mario Kart Lego sort of thing. Or even if it was like realistic cars and stuff in Lego. Because oh god, I forgot about this fucking thing. I thought we did the gear stuff already. This is the biggest fucking clash of brands I've ever seen. Yeah, they really... I think that a lot of the Funko Pops look better when they have mouths, for some reason. Like, most of them look just kind of okay, but every now and then you get one that actually looks really nice. And I've noticed more of them tend to have mouths. Oh my god, its head! Little plastic head goes flying, gets got shot. That's incredible. I would much rather Gears Lego. I want Gears Lego. I mean, Lego's crossover with every other brand as well, why not?
My mission. Find the father I never knew.
My mission. Find a hero I've never met. He hasn't radioed in days.
He hasn't been seen since the outbreak.
The last time I heard his voice.
The last place he was seen was in Trumbull Valley.
Wouldn't it make more sense to just try and make like a general Funko Pop game? Like make it like a gacha game where like every... Like there's just a billion franchises in one thing. I mean, they have the connections for it, absolutely.
We can become stronger.
It could be like Lego, you know, like Lego Dimensions or something.
Now people are counting on me.
That'd make more sense than a fucking Gears of War Funko game.
This is where my story could begin.
I thought we had seen everything.
We ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, I'm sure this game's fine, but it just looks generic to me. There's too many zombie games. I got sick of it like nearly a decade ago. Zombies can be cool, you gotta do something interesting with them though.
World premiere.
Ooh. Oh, there's a million things this could be. Phantasy Star? Phantasy Star Online 2! Is that... How many years has that game been out? How many fucking years has that game been out in Japan? They're actually fucking doing it. I'd completely given up hope that this game would ever come out in the West. And I still haven't played the first one. Like, just, like, even though I've like, barely touched Phantasy Star, just generally as a Sega fan, this is kind of incredible. This is the utter shock of it, the surprise of it. This is nuts. And Twitter is losing its shit. Like, for reference's sake, Phantasy Star Online 1 came out on the Dreamcast. It's been a while. We got like a GameCube port and maybe PS2 one, but that's insane. That is absolutely insane. At this point, that's like Sega's Mother 3 almost, you know?
This game has influenced many of the most popular games today.
Like in terms of just the whole status of it, it's like, oh, it's never coming to the West, no way. Like, there it is. It's an online game too and everything. You gotta get all the servers running, get all the updates after all these years. And they bring it over now of all times.
The world's best games. Meeting with developers, playing their games, and introducing you to their games. These are the best parts of my job. Back at E3 2017, when I first met with the creators of this next game, they shared their ambition to bring their massive
What are they doing?
with its passionate community of 650 million PC players to the entire world. I'm happy to announce our partnership with the legendary team at Smilegate. Their
I have no idea who that is.
game design demonstrates sheer creative boldness. Next year, you'll discover the newest entry in this landmark franchise.
They're selling it up so much, but I have no idea who Smilegate is.
Time, only on Xbox. This
Are they still talking? Yeah, I don't know what that is.
World premiere.
How many million people play it and I haven't heard of it? Is it one of those like Chinese or like Korean shooters that's just free-to-play shooters that's all over the place and that never really makes it out anywhere else? Yep, sure looks like a game with dudes with guns. I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's Xbox One only by the looks of it anyway. Got a little thing in the corner. It's been saying PC all this time, but it's not now. Oh no, it's first a console. Oh right, it's already got all these players on PC. What am I talking about? Just totally forgot what he said.
World premiere.
Alright. Looks pretty, whatever this is. It's a Tales of game, alright. I saw someone on Twitter guess that it might be a Tales game, but it doesn't look anything like the older ones. Series I don't know shit about. But yeah, that looked quite a bit different from the, like, was it Symphonia? Was the GameCube one, I think? Borderlands. I don't really like Borderlands. I'm sorry. Unpopular opinion time, I don't like Borderlands. Very popular opinion time, Randy Pitchford's a dick. I think it's Randy Pitchford. Wait, yeah, I think... Was Randy Pitchford the Gearbox one and Cliff Bleszinski the Epic one? Or something like that? I don't know why I always get those two mixed up. Schlute. Okay, that's good.
Children of the Vault is a psycho cult. 10 billion followers demand we join or die. We've got another proposal for them.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say about this one. I can watch Proton John play a little bit of it at their like he got into the like beta event or whatever it was. It sure looks like Borderlands. I mean, I felt like it was really grindy, but it's probably I mean, the first game when I played of it. But that's probably... Maybe the sequels get better, I don't know. Or maybe I just didn't play enough of it. Yeah, I was seeing on Twitter, I was right about Crossfire. About it being massive in Asia and not really anywhere else. Right, I heard there was a George R.R. Martin game. That's the Game of Thrones guy, right?
I doubt you could even imagine it. That which commanded the stars, giving life its fullest brilliance. The Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring. Shattered by someone or something. Don't tell me you don't see it. Look up at the sky. It burns.
Meanwhile, Twitter's still freaking out about Phantasy Star. So this is a new IP? It's not a Lord of the Rings thing, right? Because I mean, it's a similar font, but I don't... It seems like a new IP. Oh yeah, From Software. Alright, so it's not Dark Souls with the Game of Thrones guy. I mean, that makes sense. Right? Dark Souls meets Game of Thrones. That makes sense. Like,
Please welcome back Phil.
thematically, I guess, artistically, I don't know.
From multinational studios to one-person passion projects, thousands of Xbox games are in development for you right now. Just today, we showed you 60 games. We are now experiencing an unmatched expansion of creativity on Xbox. Gaming for you.
So this is meant to be an hour 40, and it's been an hour 20. So I guess this is all... The next 20 minutes is probably going to be the new Xbox? And they're going to talk about the streaming stuff now?
To play by bringing Xbox to the cloud. We will
Yeah,
do
there you
this
go.
in two ways. Through Project xCloud and through console streaming. 2 months ago,
Are they not the same
invited
thing?
all Xbox developers to Project xCloud. Today, we invite those of you here at E3 for our first public hands-on of Project xCloud. To experience the freedom to play right here at the show. And you'll have two ways to stream. There's a new platform feature, console streaming. It turns your Xbox One into your own personal and free xCloud server.
Does that mean you can use an Xbox One to play, like, games for the new Xbox? You can play on the old Xbox? Is that what that means?
Our hybrid gaming cloud to play your games wherever you go. Where you play is now entirely your choice. You decide. So let's talk about our next console.
Here we go.
For us, the console is vital and central to our experience. We heard you. A console should be designed and built and optimized for one thing and one thing only.
I see where they're going with this. I didn't mind the idea of doing other stuff, but they just focused on it too much.
Most powerful console, Xbox One X.
That doesn't mean you have to abandon everything that's not video games. It just means don't go so fucking crazy overboard like they did before, talking more about music and TV and stuff than they did games. Just gotta find a good balance.
The same team that
You don't have to go full on Nintendo necessarily. Like, I think Sony has a decent balance with it.
This same team set out on a new mission to create the future of gaming for you.
When we think about the future of gaming,
Oh, we've got an Apple commercial, but it's black instead of white.
Xbox is all about choice. We're investing in technology all throughout the game stack.
the games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
And for us, that starts with our next generation console.
We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be transformative.
More immersion, more exploration,
Right.
more detail.
More gigaflops.
For people to get into the game, to stay in the game.
It's still amazing that that's a real technical term for something.
Reducing load times. I'm an RPG.
Oh, there you go. They talked about load times. That's one thing marked off the beddings, the fake bedding slip.
Because you know that the game's loading in the background. That's just an elevator ride forever.
That's our goal with gaming, is that you don't have those pauses.
This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation.
Yeah, they're doing similar stuff that Sony's doing. They just waited till the console reveal to talk about it.
Is our custom design processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our partners at AMD. From a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. We're leveraging high bandwidth GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance.
See, games already look so goddamn gorgeous as is. I don't really mind that much if systems don't get more powerful in terms of like
120 frames per second.
Like, that's something I'm more interested in, like frames and resolution and just basic stuff and load times. Because too many times those things have been downgraded so they can just make games prettier and prettier and prettier and prettier. But I want games to run better, to play better, you know? I think it's about time now that these generational gaps are so tiny in terms of the visuals. We need to make it about other stuff like this. This is a smart decision.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene. So
Unless you're doing handheld stuff like Nintendo with the Switch, in which case, yeah, but trying to make things more powerful at this point makes more sense.
Experiencing what the game developer wants you to experience.
When you can move through worlds without waiting for screens to load, that speed, that performance is what the next generation is about.
This is the most immersive console experience ever.
What we really want to do is give developers the power to build the game they've always envisioned.
We have hundreds of people across both our first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences.
So now that I think about it, is this our first ever like home console to do like
13 studios.
over 60 FPS?
That's a big family.
At 343, for us it's always about more seamless worlds with the next generation.
Yeah, looking at this, someone's typed up all the stats on Twitter that we've seen so far.
We're delivering 4 generations of content better than
Bunch of stuff I don't recognize, but then there's 8K, 120 FPS, 8K, all this load time stuff. Ray tracing is expected.
We're giving gamers the option to connect across devices and across platforms
Okay.
in a way that we never were able to before.
This isn't just a console launch, this is about the future of gaming.
Your games, your achievements, your progression, your accessories, your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlet.
So they're not giving it a name? It comes out in, oh, well, it's like a year and a half away and they're not giving it a name. Alright.
This is Project Scarlet, the most powerful and highest performing console we've ever designed.
Although it'll be at E3 next year as well, I guess, if it's holiday.
And optimized for players to enjoy the ultimate gaming experience on a console anywhere. Immersive experiences begin at the very heart of the console, at the silicon level itself. Together with our partners at AMD, we have co-engineered and custom designed a state-of-the-art processor for Project Scarlet. Power you could see defined previous generations. Power and performance you can see and feel defines Project Scarlet. When we talk about freedom to play, when we talk about Xbox in the cloud, when we talk about streaming your games, Project Scarlet and all of its power and all of its performance is the foundation of our future in console and the formation of our future in cloud. We launched Xbox 18 years ago with a game reviewers called the definitive reason to own an Xbox. Well, because humanity was and is worth saving, next holiday, we will launch Project Scarlet with Halo.
Cool. But will it be on PC as well? What is that voice?
Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33. Pressure building in lines 4, 7. Protocol accepted. Breach detected.
Oh shit, is his hand burning up? I can see how this would fit into the Halo universe, but it doesn't really look anything like Halo. But I mean, it's a teaser, so who knows what the game will be like, you know?
Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? Hi. And how big are you?
Was this all new characters?
Daddy, how big you are? Are you?
Oh god.
And can you sing? Good singing. How about I miss you? Miss you. And I love you. I love you. I Love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. And can we
Yeah, that's creepy.
Can you say see you? See you.
This looks more like real technology, you know?
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS.
Whoa. What?
Looks like the main power cells are fried. Armor shut down. Triggering survival mode.
It's easy to forget when you're in first person how fucking tall Master Chief is. It's a big boy.
Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please don't die. Yes! 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 We're going home! Oh, welcome back.
It's adorable.
I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. Looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Stay calm. You've been out there a while. I know I saw something in here to check your armor's diagnostics.
That's the chip that... Yeah, well, I mean, Cortana's not meant to be there. Well, what happened at the end of Halo 5 then?
Easy there, big guy. You're not...
Status report.
Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief.
I guess they were both in the same ship that got into a... I don't want to say an accident, they were probably attacked.
We lost. Lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. I don't think Porter here is. No, no, no. Not then. Not again. We need to run.
No, we need to fight.
I knew I was gonna say that. Finish the fight, right?
Get ready.
Or is it starting a new one or something at this point? I doubt this is gonna be that much of a follow-up to Halo 5 as much of as it is its own thing. Oh good, there's more. This looks familiar.
I chose you because you were special.
I think I said before that my favorite thing about Halo 4 was the
I knew we would be perfect together.
the relationship with Cortana, so
And I was right.
I know Halo 5 did, like, I don't remember what they did. I had it spoiled to me somewhere, but it seemed like they did some kind of dumb stuff. Is this a Terminator thing again? Did they accident? Oh no, never mind, it's just the... Oh shit, that's it, isn't it? Well, they didn't really talk that much about the new system at all. I thought it was going to be I thought they were going to focus on that a lot more. Alright. Yeah, honestly, this... that was alright. I mean, this isn't exactly the most exciting, Xbox E3, I guess, because, like, a lot of these... I don't know. A lot of these games aren't really ones that are really for me, I guess. And it seems like a lot of it was more about reiterating on stuff we already knew about, like Halo and Gears. Like, the biggest new twist and Ori, like the big new huge thing was Phantasy Star Online. Like, of all things. Yeah, there isn't really that much to say about that. Of course, Twitter's always saying, like, rip Banjo, no I was not expecting Banjo to be here. As much as I desperately want Banjo to be here, I was not expecting it. Honestly, I think it's more likely to see Banjo in Smash than, like, ever seeing a new actual Banjo game at this point. I don't expect it, you know, I like it. I have hope that it'll happen one day. So, oh, okay, so there was a... Okay, looking at Twitter again, there was a rumor about Banjo. It wasn't, it was never confirmed, alright. I mean, it wasn't just people just hoping because they like Banjo, like they do every year. There was actually a rumor. Alright. I'm glad I didn't know that going in beforehand, because otherwise I might have been disappointed. Oh shit! Yeah, speaking of the betting slips thing again, like, one of the things on that was, would they say the word Nintendo at the Xbox conference? But then they didn't. I'm surprised that, because the past few years they've mentioned both Nintendo and Sony and PlayStation. You know, like as a friendly competition thing, trying to end the whole console war shit and be more friendly about it. But they didn't even do that this year, even though, like, Cuphead's on Switch, for crying out loud. There's no mention of that, no mention of anything else, like Microsoft coming to the Switch, though I would expect that to be at the Nintendo conference and not this one. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't mention Nintendo by name, but... You know, they're just, like, you know, friendly sort of games are for everyone, no matter what you play on, sort of generic fluff talk. And then Double Fine is another thing. God. I worry about that Double Fine thing so much, because, like... They're an independent studio. That's kind of what makes them incredible in some ways. They put out some really interesting, creative games, and now they're owned by... Are they owned by Microsoft? Have they been bought by them? Because that's... I'm pretty sure that's what happened with all those other studios that they announced last year that they bought up. Yeah, Keanu Reeves was a nice surprise, even though I have no idea if I'm going to actually play that game or not. Alright, so... Now I'm going to work out what to do now. So as usual for me, the real crazy stuff's going to be at Nintendo. This is just like, a lot of the time, Xbox is like really good, but then there's like, holy shit, you know, screaming, freaking out kind of reactions. There usually aren't as much of that sort of stuff with me in Xbox, but there's still a lot of stuff that I think, hey, that's really fucking cool. You know, nothing that completely blows me away, just... You know, just cool, you know? And like I said, there's not that much new stuff to really talk about that would be all that surprising anyway, besides the new console, which they haven't actually showed much of at all.
Let's get
But if it, you know, I'm thinking if it's coming out next year, they've got to show something this year, is what I've been thinking this whole time about this, and it's why I was also surprised about when I first heard that Sony wouldn't be here. They've got a new console. That's heard summer. That's supposed to be coming out in 2020 as well. And no word on that. But I suppose if it's holiday 2020, it means they've got another E3 between now, like, well, at least when it comes to Xbox, there's another E3 between today and when this new system actually comes out. So we'll probably you will probably hear a lot more about it then. Which I guess makes sense, but still, I don't know, it's a little disappointing. I was hoping to at least get a name for the thing. Kind of shocking that Phantasy Star Online 2 was the biggest twist. Like, what the hell? Let me just look something up real quick.
Let's get scratching.
$2012. Oh, I didn't know it was on Switch. And they already announced, like, they already updated the Wikipedia. Worldwide 2020. That was a Vita version of Phantasy Star Online 2? Are you kidding me? Yeah, PC, Vita. Yeah, then Vita the next year in 2013. PS4 in 2016. Switch in 2018. Kind of impressive that there are still people playing this game that's that big that they've decided to port it at all. To bring it over to the West at all, to localize it. Excuse me. That's nuts. Like if it would be one thing if it was a single player game, but for an MMO that came out in 2012, for a big multiplayer game, you know, this kind of games as a service thing that's always going to be getting updates and all this stuff, for that to get to get localized. Was it 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19? 7 years after it came out! 7 fucking years! I'm impressed it still has an audience after 7 years. That's absolutely mind-boggling. Alright. $7:44 a.m. Which means that Bethesda's not until 10:30. I don't know if I want to, you know, stay streaming for that long, because I don't want to use up all my energy before the Bethesda thing happens. And yeah, I'm still mad that I'm probably going to end up having to just sleep through Ubisoft and Square. I wonder if I should stream them and do like a late reaction sort of thing. Like first thing I get up. Or if I should just, like, yeah, just not worry about it and just watch the Giant Bomb version of some of them. Because, I mean, the main thing I'm really the only reason I really want to see Ubisoft is Beyond Good and Evil 2. And I mean, you know, that's one game. I think I can live without watching that live. And, you know, like, I'm sure there's plenty of new games they're going to announce as well, but, you know, they're probably not going to have Rayman. It's been a while since the last one. I mean, all these other 3D platformers are coming back, though, so, You know, maybe one day we'll get a proper like 3D Rayman 4 or a new Banjo or something. Or remakes. At this point, a remake of Rayman 2 would be insane. I mean, apparently before the Ubisoft press conference, they're doing like some speedrun thing. I think like Spike Vegeta is going to be there. I don't think he's running. I think he might be one of the commentators or something, but they're doing some kind of Rayman 2 speedrun, and apparently it's like Rayman's anniversary this year. And I don't know, I wonder if maybe they picked Rayman 2 for a reason. Like if they announced like either yet another port of Rayman 2 or like a whole remake, that'd be insane. That's one of my favorite 3D platforms ever. Not getting my hopes up though. But I mean, if it's an anniversary, they'd probably do something, right? Maybe they'll have another 2D game, like another Origins and Legends type thing. Who knows? Or maybe they won't do anything because it's Ubisoft, and you never fucking know. Let's Just Dance come up again and be on the original Wii again, like the last one was for some reason. In 2018, there was a new game for the Wii. Will there be in 2019? Or 2020, or whenever? And I was really hoping for some gameplay of Halo Infinite too, but it was just CG, but that's okay. Because it was fucking good CG. You know, story shit. It's kind of like like people complain that Halo shouldn't focus too much on story, that it should just be about this one dude who doesn't have much of a character, who just, and like I agree with that to some extent. There's just got to be a middle ground somewhere, you know? Like, based on what I've seen and heard of it, Halo 5 seemed like it went too far. But then I would say maybe like the Bungie games could have gone a little further with giving Master Chief just a tiny bit more of his own character, and I wouldn't mind. Like he still has a little bit more personality than some characters, you know? He actually has a voice, for starters. He actually has relationships with characters that aren't just the player's relationships with characters, you know? He's not Gordon Freeman, he's not the Doomslayer or Doom Guy or whoever. So a little bit more is good, but yeah, just don't want to go overboard and have him like talking all the time and make a big thing out of it like that. Because that's not really who he is. But you still want him to have character, you know? Like he speaks through actions, not words. But he should still speak through those. You should still have a character through those actions of some kind, even if it's limited, even if it's simple. It can't be a completely blank slate, which is good. That's why I like Alright, looking at Twitter, lost my train of thought. That's something I like about the Doomslayer as well. Even though he doesn't talk, like he still has a lot of personality and he's clear motives. And it's still more simple than Master Chief, I think. Because, you know, he doesn't talk and he just kind of... Basically what it comes down to is demons bad, you know? He thinks demons are bad and he wants to kill them. And the complexity comes more, I guess, from all the other people trying to explain it away and all this stuff, and how he's like, yeah, no, fuck off. You know, like, I guess the Doomslayer doesn't really do all that much in terms of his own personality. It's more like just how his actions kind of play along with, well, not play along, like play against the all the other characters, and that makes that more interesting, I guess. But oh, according to Twitter, that Minecraft Diablo thing's also coming to Switch. Well, that makes more sense because Minecraft's already on everything. Like, that wouldn't be as much of a fun surprise as something like Cuphead was, or like Ori would be. Like that I'm pretty sure there was some kind of leak or rumor or something a while ago that said both Cuphead and Ori were going to be on Switch, and then Cuphead's since been announced and released for Switch already, but no word on Ori. But yeah, Minecraft stuff being on other platforms makes more sense. With considering, you know, all this other stuff's been on other platforms since before Microsoft owned Minecraft, and they've been continuing all that. You know, there's still Minecraft stuff on iPhones, and on Nintendo and on PlayStation. Minecraft's on the Vita, for crying out loud. And you know, Minecraft Story Mode as well is on everything. So, you know, it would make sense if they're making another Minecraft game to put it on more stuff like that. Even if it is a weird spin-off that wouldn't be the end of the world if it wasn't on everything. Not like if they made like an actual like Minecraft 2 or something like that. Prove all the memes right, and then like they made that like Xbox and only, or Xbox and PC only. That would probably get a different reaction to some weird Diablo spin-off thing if they did the same thing with that. I don't think as many people would really mind. So now what do we do?
Let's get scratching.
It's nearly 8, so that's roughly 2.5 hours, a bit over 2.5 hours. So just, like, I guess the thing with streaming is and things like that, it's something you kind of get kind of like I guess with a lot of things as well, like with just work things as well. It's once you get started on it, it's you just kind of you've got that momentum. You just want to kind of keep going. Just starting and stopping just kind of feels awkward, and every time you have to start again, it's like I gotta like push myself that little bit to get going. But once I get going, I just, you know, the momentum keeps pushing me through it more or less. So a part of me just wants to sit here and keep talking, and maybe stream a game or something. But if I do that, if I do that too much, I'm gonna be all worn out, and my throat's gonna be all screwed up probably from talking too much because I'm not used to it. Because I'm only relatively new to streaming, and then come 10:30 and the Bethesda thing, and it's gonna be awful. Not that I didn't plan anything in particular to play on stream anyway, so I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna actually go BRB for a sec.
Let's get scratching.
Yeah, alright, I'm good. I just wanted to just, like the last time, just scroll through my Steam library for a little bit. Kind of just seeing if there's something I wanna play on stream, but nah, not really. Alright, so I'm gonna call it. I really should do something about this. Well, anyway. If you catch the VOD, well, thanks for tuning in. And, yeah, see you for Bethesda, I guess.